is Dean on the scene at 4th State Comic-Con, Hagerstown. And this young lady is a wonderful actress. She has been in the Brady Bunch. She's been in Star Trek Generations, Any Day Now. So many different projects. Olivia Hack, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good. Happy to be here.
I'm so glad to hear. So what it's like to be here at 4th State Comic-Con for 2022?
Well, I just love doing cons, because we had to take 2 years off for the pandemic, but now we're back. And, for me, cons just like everybody who's here wants to be here. It's such positive energy. You get to hear how shows that you've worked on have touched people's lives. It's just 100% a positive experience for me, yeah.
Absolutely. And one of the shows that touched me, well, two of them, but we're going to talk about one at a time. Okay. Hey Arnold, Rhoda Wellington Lloyd.
Yes.
How in the world did you get that gig? And tell us about Rhoda Lloyd, who's never heard of Rhoda, and shame on you guys for not hearing about her.
I just auditioned just like we do for everything. We're just actors trying to get work. Mm-hmm. So I think I booked that when I was 11 or 12. And then that show ran for many, many seasons, more than animation typically does. And I love that show because it has such a heart. It teaches real life lessons that a lot of animated shows don't. And yeah, I love Hey Arnold. I have nothing but love for that show.
Yeah, especially considering that it came back for a movie not too long ago. So was it difficult to get back into that voice 13 years later after it ended?
No, we all had to re-audition for our parts, so they would make sure we sounded the same. But no, I've kept in contact with all those people more than I have probably any other project I've worked on. Mm-hmm. And so we were just really excited to get back in there and make it happen.
Excellent. And I'm a budding voiceover artist since I've done voices for a number of audio series. What is the exciting part about playing voiceover characters for cartoons, for movies and such?
What's the exciting part?
Oh, yes.
Not having to memorize lines.
That is true.
No, it's just great. It's way more low-key. You can focus more on acting and less about what you're doing with props or finding your camera or your light or whatnot. So it's a much calmer experience.
That is great to hear. And I'm a Star Trek fan, as I mentioned to you moments ago, and you were in Star Trek Generations with the great Sir Patrick Stewart. What was it like to be... What was it like to be with the company of such a glorious actor?
Well, I was also a Star Trek Next Generation fan when I booked it, so it was extra exciting for me. And Patrick Stewart is a lovely, lovely man. And we actually shot, even though it's a very short scene, we actually shot a lot on that because the first time they did it, they wanted to add stuff and take stuff away, so we totally reshot all of that later on after the movie was wrapped. But it was just a great experience, and they made, custom made all of our clothes, and it was very cool, very cool.
That's great, and you're one of the very few actors who went to multi-universes. You were in Star Trek, you're in Star Wars, and you mentioned you are a Star Trek fan. So I gotta ask the obvious question, what's your favorite series? Who's your favorite character?
Well, again, I'm a Next Generation person, right?
Oh yeah, so, that's right, yes.
That's right. We're at a Comic-Con. It's wild, folks.
It is so wild, folks.
But so I did a project with Data and with Diana Troy a couple years ago, and I was still geeking out all these years later. But Patrick Stewart, he's the one. Riker, I had a crush on Riker as a kid. He's a dreamboat.
Yes, he is. In fact, just not too long ago at a Comic-Con, I finally got a picture with Riker, and it took 20-some years to do so, and I met him my first con in '94.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Well, that's the cool thing about these cons. You get to meet people you would never normally meet,
Absolutely. So what got you into acting in the first place?
Well, I was a kid actor, and I lived in LA, so, it's kind of a natural thing. If you're precocious enough and whatnot, then that's just the avenue you take,
Yeah, especially since you're also known as Cindy Brady of the Brady Bunch movies, and I saw on your Instagram that you had a picture with Cindy Brady, Susan Olsen, and Mike Lookinland. So how does it feel to be part of not one, but two Paramount franchises? We're talking Star Trek and the Brady Bunch here.
Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm super duper grateful, and Brady Bunch is definitely my favorite on-camera project I've ever worked on. we all had a really good time making that movie, and I think it shows.
Excellent. And what is next for you? What are you doing nowadays?
Well, I'm working on something that's really big. That's actually a huge franchise, but I can't talk about it.
Okay.
So yeah. So anyway, but that's coming out this year, but I can't say what it is yet. So.
Well, folks, you're gonna have to look out for it. And where can people find you on social media?
I'm on Instagram, the Olivia Hack, and yeah, so check me out there. I have a Twitter, but I never look at it. So.
Awesome. Well, I hope I see you at another convention here in the DMV area. Thank you so much, Olivia.
Thank you so much.
And don't forget to check us out at therogersreview.com. Like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as Q always said, and it's my tagline too, see you out there.